y'all. Welcome back to No Rules, Random Thoughts of a Swiftie. I'm your host, Brianna Peters, and we are continuing our discussions and our series of songs that I cannot believe we get from Taylor Swift. And thank you so much for being here, for a bunch of new subscribers, because I happened to post a video right around the time that she announced the album, and it did pretty well. So thank you guys for showing up, for subscribing, for tuning in. This is a podcast for Swifties. I'm just going to put it out there because there's so many deep divey type of topics that and discussions that we're having that a tertiary kind of Taylor Swift fan or somebody who's kind of new to this world is just, it's going to go over quick their heads. So if you are a Swiftie, love that you're here. If you know other Swifties who are looking for good Taylor Swift themed content, feel free to shoot them my information, share an episode, tag me. I'm at Brianna May Peters on all socials, at No Rules Swiftie Pod on all the same places. And yeah, I don't know. You got to do the plugs. Also, I am just really hopeful that I can grow this channel, and that would probably start with me being more consistent. But I'm a business owner. If you don't know, I co-own Gotham Production Studios with my husband, Matt, and we also have a podcast network. I do consultations and strategy calls, and I look over everything, and I manage my team here, and we have a podcast studio set. We have actually 3 rentable ones, but we have a podcast space here in Manhattan. It's a lot to look over, and sometimes your girl gets busy, but I love doing this. This is my favorite thing to do and create is my own things. So yeah. Anyways, you got to put the plugs out there. You got to ask for all the commitment, but generally love doing this and want to see this place grow. So feel free to share the content. Okay, let's get into these songs. Ma'am, Dress from Reputation. Come on, sexy Taylor. Before Life of a Showgirl, the most sexy content we got from Taylor lived on Reputation, in my opinion. So it goes, scratches down your back now, dress, bought this dress so you could take it off. Like, we reached a new level of Taylor sexiness with Reputation, and it's grown, and I love it, and it was for us girls, and I just genuinely love this song. Reputation, again, is one of those albums for me that just is on another level. I love all Taylor music, and I appreciate her artistry in all different forms, but if I'm gonna be honest, Reputation is pretty high up on the list of albums I listen to regularly. It's so good, and so that makes me very, very excited for, Life of a Showgirl with Max Martin and Shellback coming back together again. So yeah, I need to stick to my notes because you know me, I could just go on. So Dress, so sexy, exclamation point. Love a sexy Taylor moment from the jump, the holding. No, I just remember what I wrote. Yes. From the jump, the holding back from you. Like, also the production during that moment is so good. The production on this entire song is really, really good. I think that's what, it's all parts that lead to this general, like, amazing piece of artistry, but it's Taylor too. Like, let's be honest, the way she chose to sing things and the way it was put together, like, it is so good. Only bought this dress so you can take it off. Like, ma'am, okay, there's sexy Taylor with the references prior to this, and, we talked about So It Goes, but also, in Wildest Dreams, his hands are in my hair, his clothes are in my room. So there's moments where Taylor has been sexy, I guess you could say, but there is just nothing like Dress. Dress is the entire song is take this dress off of me. I'm yours. Like, that's pretty sexy. And I love that. I loved it so much. Oh, this is undeniable sexy Taylor. A whole song just saying how much she wants to be with this person romantically. Like, get it, girl. Just literally go ahead and get it. I love how she has evolved her songs, writing, style, tone, everything with her as she has aged. Again, this goes back to Taylor just always being true to her and her journey instead of making music she thinks people will like. I've said it before, I'll say it again. My favorite part is probably each time, respectfully, that she goes, ha, ha, ha. Like, so much respect. I'm not trying to objectify anybody here, but, like, respectfully. Also, just the flashback when you met me, your buzz cut and my hair bleached. I love when she pinpoints a moment in time for us, because Bleachella, bleached hair Taylor is, it's a very specific moment in time that us Swifties were experiencing it together. And, yeah, I think about this, and I think I've said this too. Reputation was so specific. Like, that time is, it's so good. And it's good for us now looking back, like being able to, appreciate it. I'm sure everything that led up to it for Taylor wasn't so great. But the music that came from it, the way that she was able to channel her feelings, and, especially like she says in Miss Americana, where it's like, these horrible things are happening, but she's also falling in love with somebody. And Reputation is so romantic. It's so romantic. There's songs like Delicate that deal with the anxiety, sure, but in general, this is a romantic album dedicated to somebody she was genuinely falling in love with. And it also just brings out, when you're falling in love and you feel all of those feelings, like, you do feel this sexual energy kind of feeling awakened and alive in you. And I feel like she was able to very sexy code, these songs in here. Not all of them, obviously, but So It Goes is such a sexy song. Dress is such a sexy song. And there's just other ways to be sexy. And I feel like she was able to capture it in that song. So yeah, Dress, Reputation had to make the list. Also, just want to tell you guys, there is a playlist I put together, a Spotify playlist of all of these songs that I've included here on this list. And it has sneak peeks of the ones that are upcoming to make the list. But I actually have to hear from you guys. You guys have seen me do how many of these episodes now dedicated to just this series. What songs would you put on a I cannot believe we have these songs from Taylor Swift, like, list? Because for me, if you've been keeping up with the series, then you'll know that there's different reasons why songs have made the list. So some songs make the list because they reference something that's so iconic. Some songs make the list because, like, this, very sexy, she hasn't done that before. A lot of new first time type of things make the list. So I'm just interested to see what you guys are thinking and feeling. Like, are there songs that you're like, how have you not talked about this yet? Also, it might still make the list. It might be on there. I just haven't gotten into it yet, but I'm willing to add things to the list as well. If I get persuaded, I could add things to the list that maybe aren't on there right now. So yeah, I just want to put that out there, that if you have something you love and you're like, how has she not said this yet? You have to hit me up in the comments, on Instagram, on TikTok, on the YouTube video, even on Spotify. You can leave comments and stuff. So you find me there if you really want to talk about it, because I'm willing to do that. All right, we have to get to the next song. Deep breath. I need a deep breath, because this song is just that song to me. It has been since the moment I heard it. I do believe it's a guilty as sin level type song for me, that I cannot believe we haven't always had this song from Taylor Swift / this will always live in the top charts for me. If I had to pick one and only listen, like, not one, don't make me choose just one, but you know what I mean? Like, what's your top 5? What's your top 10? This one's making it every time. I can't tell you which number on it is, but it's making the list. Hits different. Just going to go straight to the notes. Look, y'all, I try not to pick favorites when it comes to Tay's music, but there's just something about this song. I love it so much. It's so sad. It's so freaking sad. I'm tearing up because it's funny how sad it is. A big old sad bop, honestly. But the music and the melody, one, I cannot believe it didn't make the cut to be on the main album of Midnight's. But, I mean, at least we got it. I cannot imagine living in a world and not having this song in my life. Like, that's how much I love this song. So, at least we got it. Reminds me of Need. Like, you can imagine if we didn't know about the song and then, like, a sneak or a drop or a leak or whatever you want to call it comes out. Like, Need is so good too. Tyler, everyone put Need out. Oh God, so I didn't have to illegally listen. That would be so cool. But anyways, yeah, just I'm glad we have it. It does make you think, what other songs don't we have? Even with the re-releases and the Taylor's versions and doing the from the vault tracks, you just gotta imagine there's still songs that she wrote during these certain periods that didn't even make that cut. I'm still desperately awaiting Reputation vault tracks. I'm very happy to have Life of Showgirl. I'm very happy that she owns all of her work. I cannot tell you how happy I am. But if you think I haven't thought about rep vault tracks, let's say at least once a week, you would be wrong. I think about it quite often, so it still lives in the back of my mind, and I'll be very happy for the day that that happens. But yeah, just what other songs that are literally the best songs you've ever heard from Taylor Swift? She's never released, never put out there, maybe hasn't even made. My favorite part. It has to be every single part. I cannot imagine actually trying to choose a favorite part, but yeah, I don't know. We'll try. All right, so the way the chorus takes off each time, oh, my love is alive, should my friends say to get me by? No. The melody is so good. Taylor Swift did something extra special with this melody. I'm telling y'all, the production, the melody, how sad it is, but yet it sounds so good and happy. It's too much. I mean, sometimes all the pieces of what make Taylor great come together in one song and just feels like magic. And that's what this song is for me, because she might not be the only producer or, composer or writer, but like, that's what makes Taylor great, is that she partners with people that can bring out certain areas and songs of her artistry and really put together something unique and amazing. And that's what this song is. So yeah, the way the chorus takes off each time, oh my, Catastrophic Blues, it's also good. I hate to be a basic Swift fan here, but I just have to say, this is an unreal bridge from Taylor Swift. Unreal bridge. We get a lot of bridges. You'd be hard pressed to find me a bridge from Taylor Swift that didn't knock my socks off, honestly. Like, the bridges are just, that's what we do here, That's what she does here, and we appreciate it. But this bridge, stop. I can't. I find the artifacts, cried over a hat, curse the space that I needed. I can't form sentences. It's that good. It's so good. I'm going to say something. Oh, what did past me say here? I'm going to say something. And it's crazy. Oh, no, it's not crazy. It's scary, but I do stand by it. I'm reading this in real time because I wrote it, but this was a while ago. So hold, please. We're going to figure it out together, what I said. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is on the same level as All Too Well, but it doesn't get the recognition it deserves because it's upbeat. Let me say that again, because I will stand all 10 toes down on this. I think Hits Different is on the same level as All Too Well, but it will not get the recognition it deserves because it's upbeat. Melody, writing, lyrics, heartbreak, production, what? What doesn't it do on the same level as All Too Well? Like, it's so good. It makes you feel something. And I just genuinely think this song of a breakup is on the same level, but it'll never get categorized on that level of All Too Well, simply because it's upbeat. And we equate sad with slow and dramatic. And there's always a place for LOML, right? Always a place. And it does hit you. It does. I get it. But this song has all of the pieces. It does. And I genuinely want you to really listen to that song today and think about it in the perspective of could it really have the same intense feelings that All Too Well does? And I genuinely believe it does. Yeah. Anyways, I said it back then. I say it right now. I stand 10 full toes down on it, and I will be here to fight anybody in the comments. Let's not fight. We all love Taylor Swift. What are we saying here? Oh no, this song's better than this one. That's ridiculous. But I do feel this way. I would be interested to see what you guys think. and to see if anybody has put that kind of perspective together. And honestly, are there other Taylor Swift songs that you feel like could have the same impact as All Too Well, but it just doesn't get the recognition? And then why? Why doesn't it get that? I would love to hear. So anyways, I just had something on my chest and I had to get it off. The lyrics are gut-wrenching. The bridge is everything. But again, because it's upbeat, I don't think it will ever be looked at as one of the greatest sad songs, but it should be. I think what I'm going to go do is listen to Hits Different, because I've already listened to it 3 million times easily, but I'm going to go listen again. Also, I don't want to brag, but I think I have to, because every year I'm always in the top 1 or 2% of Taylor Swift listeners on Spotify. Half of that is easily Hits Different and All Too Well. Just kidding. I mean, honestly, I am. And I post about it every year when the Spotify Wrapped comes and it's like, girl, top 1 to 2% of Taylor Swift fans, you're in it. I go, I know. I have to be forced to listen to someone else because I would listen to her all the time if it was up to me. But okay, we're back to our book of Taylor Swift quotes, not from Taylor Swift herself, but good enough. It has her quotes in it. So this one is from Great American Country Network in 2008. We are in young Taylor years here. She says, "My mom and I have always been really close. She's always been the friend that was always there. There were times when in middle school or junior high, I didn't have a lot of friends, but my mom was always my friend. Always." That'll make you cry. I cannot. It's so sweet. I love how close of a family unit they have. And actually on the podcast, how she said she sent her mom and her brother to go speak to them. I found that interesting. I kind of wondered, like, this isn't like my, I don't need to know this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like Jason should have asked this question, but I think my natural next question was, well, why didn't Taylor go to speak about how much this meant to her? I think I could probably guesstimate a couple reasons why, but I understand that maybe it felt safer because the feelings that this means to Taylor is just, it's different even than her mom and her brother and her father, who all work in the business, who have all been with her entire life, who have watched every single step. But let's be honest, the person who wrote the pen to the paper, who put them, like, that was Taylor. So I understand if needing to be one step removed from this was just something she had to do in case this fell through again. And I'm going to guess that's what that was, but I have no idea. But like, to send her mother and her brother to go speak to Shamrock Holdings about what buying her catalog would mean to her, and it does mean to her. And seeing her tear up on the podcast, like, just, I knew it meant a lot to her, but hearing it from her lips is something else. That podcast is the gift that keeps on giving. I have never heard Taylor Swift speak for 2 hours straight, and I had to keep pinching myself and like I was entranced. I was just like, first of all, I have a 75-inch TV. I put that baby up. I was like, I'm watching Taylor Swift on 75-inch, and I was closer to the TV than I've ever been before. And I was entranced. I was like, I kept saying in my head, like, I cannot believe Taylor Swift is talking right now. Just long form. How she was speaking was different. It's not an interview. She was still polished. She was still understanding that she's on camera and like all of that, but it was different. It was real different than any Taylor I've ever heard before. And I just can't cry again. But like, I just think how happy I am for her, and how great that family, the Kelseys, must be for her to feel so comfortable and genuinely, like, for somebody who's had a lot of betrayal and heartbreak thrown her way, how comfortable she must be with them to be able to do this. That's real love, y'all. I don't know what to tell you, but that's the one. It's happening. I could see it a mile away. That's how I look at my man. The way that they look at each other, it's just, I've been with my person for 12 years and that's it. She's in love. It's intense, and I'm very happy for her. But yeah, just literally new heights with Taylor Swift, the podcast that keeps on giving. It's so long that I can't watch it straight, like through anymore. Like that night, I literally watched 2 hours straight. I just sat there, looked at it for so long. But I watched in clips and segments, and I'm just getting so much from it. Obviously, all the Easter eggs and everything, that's all so fun, and I love it. I love it so much. But I really just come back to the heart that was in this, and how real we got to see her be, and how genuine it all felt. And I don't know what to say. Like, seeing Taylor Swift being taken care of makes me feel so good and happy. And like, as Swifties, I think we all feel that if she is happy, we are happy. If she wants to rally and do something, we rally right behind her. And this is where she is in life. And I'm just really, really excited for her. And even more excited for us that we get the Life of a Showgirl on October 3rd. And I can't wait to experience that with you guys. It's going to be so much fun. So, all right, that's it for this episode. Feel free to come back next week, because I'm going to keep pumping these out until we get the Life of a Showgirl. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.